All right. This is a review video.
Why does man have so much heat in his heart? And right now, I can just play the master. Why does man have so much heat in his heart?
Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. That man, listen, but first of all, for me, because I know your favorite rapper is J. Cole, my favorite has been Kendrick, and that's just from growing up. Like, I didn't start off getting to listen to see his rise, but I just remember I think I'd now started working. I was still traveling to work.
Carthage days? No, that was when
That was before Carthage. Yeah, that was when I was working in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember traveling and putting Kendrick on my phone because of ADHD. I think ADHD was the first Kendrick song that I heard. I loved it because I felt like I had ADHD. It felt relatable to me. And I was
self-diagnosed.
Yeah, facts, because nobody diagnosed me with ADHD. Yeah. I just felt like I had ADHD.
I mean, from the symptoms, we both probably have ADHD.
Yeah, but yeah, I loved that song. And then what I do is I usually, if I like an artist, I listen to other stuff from that artist.
The rabbit hole.
Yeah, because I feel like, well, they gave me one thing that I liked. I feel like it's logical that I might like something else. And more often than not, that is the case, especially with Kendrick. ADHD led to money trees. Money trees led to cartoons and cereal. Listen, Kendrick is my guy. He hasn't put out a lot of content. As Jacob said, he's averaging one hard verse every.
We'll get there. Don't try to take my review. We'll get there. Go ahead. Talk your stuff.
He had a moment. As he explained in Mr. Morale, he did say that I was going through something for however many days. It's 1,000 something amount of days. I've been going through something. I only started the album, huh? So, and I was like, Kendrick. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, GNX. That album to me, I really liked. Now, as I've said this before.
I like it as well.
Yeah, I've said this before with the Linkin Park album. Once an album has more than 4 songs on it that you can say that you liked,
I'm more than 4 songs.
I can say it's a good album. This one definitely had more than 4 songs.
After my first listen, I told him that I have about 4 songs that I like, but after multiple listens, the album is. Why do man have so much hate in his heart?
Yeah, you feeling it. You feel it. Another thing with Kendrick, you feeling it, and I think it's his voice. He's very good at making you feel through his voice, his words, yes, but you're feeling it in his vocals.
Yeah. And the fact that he actually releases music now is super welcome because you can't just just one good album every 10-year average according to Jay.
That was about
right. So I like the fact that he releases music and it's good music, and that he gave us a snippet on Not Like Us. He gave us what's the name of that song?
Squabble Up.
Yeah, Squabble Up. Yeah, and then he actually gave us Squabble Up because it had a song at the beginning, Alright, that he needed to release and he never released.
Yeah.
Tell me who that nigga hating on me, the Pimple Butterfly and the classic CD. Yo, if he released that song.
He always doing that. He might have so much, and it's like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne had just so much songs
that he forget about,
but never released. Kendrick is the same. He just have so much songs, and man had a whole hard drive of songs that never released. He decided to just throw them on an album and say, "Hey, untitled."
Yeah. So after the beef with Drake, the fact that he still come back with this anger that we like that he have the heat in us out, but why? I think that the album is very commendable. Kendrick in his bag as usual.
Yes.
He does what he does and he does it well.
Absolutely. Listen,
but Linkin Park over Kendrick Lamar, because that Linkin Park album is awesome. I know I give this girl a lot of hate when we talk about it first, but I've had this album on repeat, and like I said, when I was younger, Linkin Park got me through a lot of stressful moments, a lot of negative thoughts, and I think it's because we still have Mike Shinoda that we still have the essence of Linkin Park.
Correct.
And the girl, all she needs to do is perform her songs. Don't cover Chester songs. And some of her songs sound like, and I think some of it resonates with me because like I hear the Chester in it.
Yeah.
And some of these songs, so like I would be hearing her singing it, but I imagine how Chester would sing it, and it's like this is Linkin Park. It is
so Linkin Park.
It has Linkin Park soul in it. So if you guys haven't listened to the album, or if you just listened to it once, go back and listen to it again. It will get you through some stuff to the younger generation. Listen to Linkin Park's new album. It is great.
Very much recommended.
GNX was great as well.
Yeah. Alright, so from GNX, I just want to call out the songs that I liked.
Whacked out. Alright, yeah. You call your top 4, I'll call my top 4.
It was more than 4, but
yeah, well, call out the
songs. See what's going on here on Spotify. The green you see now.
All the songs I like.
So for me, Whacked Out Murals was like a perfect introduction to that album. Squabble Up.
See what I am.
Yeah. Squabble Up was, well, that's what everybody wanted from the hearing.
Even watching TikTok videos is like, this is the number how much ever until Kendrick releases this full song and it's Squabble Up.
I liked Man at the Garden. I liked Hey Now, reincarnated with the Tupac reference track. TV Off.
TV Off is the best track on
Mustard.
TV Off is the best track on that whole album.
I like Peekaboo. Hard Part 6. Well, not all.
I like all.
I didn't really fancy. I mean, I didn't really like Luther so much. Not
dope.
Real people like Luther. I've seen real people like Luther.
Dope though.
SZA and Kendrick both of them in the back. It didn't hit with me as much.
But Luther was dope.
It was good. It was
the
good.
sample Luther man.
They did.
Luther.
Hard Part 6 was
he won that the top that I listened to the
most.
And then Luther and then Squabble Up.
I wonder if I ain't checked to see. But Hard Part 6 because he shouted out the squad on Hard Part 6.
And then the Hard Part 6 is like Drake did the Hard Part 6 to try to diss him and take his Hard Part 6 and the man just like whoever and just continued. Didn't even mention Drake in his song.
He didn't because he didn't need to.
Yeah.
And then the last one I really liked on it was GNX because I liked how I liked all of the LA rappers that he brought out on GNX because all of them went off on the track, especially Peso. So,
and he doing what like the Drake said that he wasn't doing, like giving other artists like the play and bigging them up and stuff. You think we're gonna hear about these other LA rappers after this?
I think some of them
they had to take the chance, but
it's on them now.
Yeah,
it is on them.
I don't think Kendrick have the Drake effect. Like Drake will jump on somebody's track and make them famous, and then they could go and have a big career. I don't think Kendrick have that.
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, because those guys will have to take the chance, but Drake, like,
cause they're big in LA.
Yeah,
it's just with the rest of the world.
Yeah, you had to be more than LA. Like 50 Cent say that everybody considered Jay-Z the best rapper, but Jay-Z just known in America. If you go to Sweden and think 50 Cent is bigger than Jay-Z by miles.
That's true.
And that's the same thing with Drake. Outside of LA, Drake is bigger than Kendrick by miles, like worldwide, I should say.
No, yeah, Drake is
but Kendrick is still the better. Kendrick is still the better artist. Well, no, I think we did. Somebody did the comparison. It was like Drake is the best entertainer. Kendrick is the best artist. Yeah. And J. Cole is the best lyricist.
Yeah.
Which is I mean opinionated. So it could be your opinion that Kendrick is more lyrical than J. Cole. But I think because of J. Cole, how J. Cole does his punchlines and Kendrick doesn't, that his storytelling is a bit better. And that's why I like J. Cole more than the two others.
Yeah, no, J. Cole does more storytelling. Yeah, Kendrick does storytelling, but J. Cole hits
Mona Lisa though.
Oh, that's a song. I love Mona Lisa.
That is like that.
Mona
I
Lisa.
saw that video in my mind.
Yeah.
Right. So Kendrick can storytell, but J. Cole has been doing it since. And then J. Cole released his mixtapes on Apple Music and Spotify, so we getting official content. So
getting content.
And then when he did this latest thing where he explained why he dropped out of the beef and people was hating on him, even him rapping in that song is like, yo, this man is freaking dope, dog, and you're hating on him just because he explaining himself. He didn't have to.
He didn't have to, and I think he did shoot himself in the leg
by apologizing
because he released the track.
Yeah,
he was supposed to stand it.
And the track was better than all Drake disses.
It was
7 Minute Drill was better than all Drake disses.
If he had stood strong, he didn't even have to go as hard. He didn't have to say anything.
He didn't have to release anything after 7 Minute Drill. He didn't have to delete it later like the friggin' album said.
He could have just left. Might delete later.
Yeah, he didn't have to delete it later. He could have left it.
If he left it, I think people would be like, well, he just needed to say. He said what he had to say, he just left it. That's
say what you say, but
because that's what Kendrick never went after. Cool.
Yeah.
His focus was Drake,
and he said in Port Anthony that he would have lost a brother, and he considered Kendrick his brother. Right, that's his friend. They were supposed to release an album together. It's still probably in the archives, just collecting dust.
Yeah, boy. Because I think on the podcast that he started, or whatever it is he started, he was releasing snippets of work that he and Kendrick and it was fire.
It has it, and it was dope.
Yep.
So
yeah. So I mean, that's
GNX is let's just say GNX is great.
GNX is great.
Kendrick he has my respect because he have a lot of heat in his heart. Coolest of my favorite rapper though.
Yeah, Kendrick,
coolest of my favorite rapper. Since GNX come out, I've listened to the warm up more than I've listened to GNX.
Nah, I've had GNX on replay. So at first it was From Zero. I just had that on replay, and then GNX came out on Nowhere. So I just had to, and since then I've just had it on repeat.
From Zero, I've been listening to for the past couple of days. Linkin Park in the bag.
Yep.
So anyway, that's the review of GNX. Linkin Park over Kendrick.
No, but peace.